Hey, before we get started here, how about you hit that like and subscribe button for me? This is the second time I've attempted to make ice cream, the first time being just yesterday. I learned some lessons making these 3 ice creams, so let's just jump into it and see what we've got going on. The first one we will call the base of our ice creams. You'll need 1/2 cup of erythritol, 1 cup of heavy cream, 1/2 cup of whole milk, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Set your heat to medium-high and let's start to simmer this. Oops, also need a very small pinch of salt. All we want to happen here is for the outside of the mixture to start bubbling up. Once it has, remove it from the heat. Next, let's crack a few eggs into a bowl just so we can have a little fun. Separate your egg yolks and your egg whites. I'm sorry if this doesn't fit your definition of fun, but I'm just having a blast doing this. Just look at how gooey and not annoying it is. The next step is to temper your yolks. Pour in about 1/4 cup of your hot milk and cream mixture and mix it in well with your yolks. Once fully incorporated, add in about 1/2 cup of your mixture. Repeat this until all of your mixture has been whisked in. What you're left with should be a milky mixture and not sweet-ass scrambled eggs. If you've got sweet-ass scrambled eggs, start over and take it even slower. Next, we need a vessel to freeze this in. I recommend something shallow and metal. I have a hotel pan here, but a bread loaf pan would work well. Here's the first thing that I learned is that you should ideally be doing this with an ice cream maker. I do not own one of these, so I just winged it and whisked it every hour. That's where I also learned that you need to whisk it every hour. This turned into an ice block. The last lesson that I learned is that sugar substitutes don't act the same as sugar. Go figure. If you happen to do what I do, just break up the chunks of ice and stir it back in. It will return to a relatively creamy state later on. Just gotta be patient with it. And me, considering I'm making this video. Alright, now that we have our base, let's just make another flavor. I wanted to keep all the flavors relatively neutral and or interesting. For the coffee ice cream, follow the exact same instructions as you did for the vanilla until it comes to the extract. This time, add in only 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, along with 1 packet of instant coffee or 1 tablespoon. I found this at Walmart for $1 for a pack of 6 and it actually worked out very well for this recipe. I highly doubt it's good for coffee, but go for it if you're feeling gross about yourself. So, yolks. Temper. Store, freeze, stir, and serve. This next one's a little different and is more animal-based rather than carnivore. Or it is carnivore unless you're carnivore and triggered by honey. Describe it however you need to, I don't care. For this one, you need 1/3 cup of honey instead of erythritol, and then 1 cup of heavy cream, 1/2 cup of milk, a pinch of salt. Temper your eggs. And let's get to the flavor of this one. Beef liver and lemon. Take 1/4 pound of your beef liver and the juice of 1 lemon and blend it for about 1 minute. Strain through a mesh strainer and mix it into your mixture. Store, mix, serve. The sprinkles are just for my Patreon subscribers. Thank y'all for the support. The cherry is necessary so that you can coddle yourself while you think about the flavors you've just added into one bowl. The vanilla turned out a bit icy, but that was expected. The coffee was very creamy, but was melting faster than butter does on my Saturday nights in. The liver was obviously the most surprising. The front end of the flavor was definitely honey with a little hit of lemon, and the back end was 100% liver. It really wasn't that bad until I felt like I was eating frozen pate. If that thought didn't cross my mind, I would have enjoyed it. People at the restaurant tried it and agreed that it was surprisingly good too. So if you're looking for a new way to get liver in your diet, why not try ice cream?